What's up, guys? I'm smoking during this video. It's Dental King smoking in the house. So I want to talk about role-playing games and me growing up. Since it's Mother's Day, basically, my mother did a really good job. I was raised by a single parent. She did the best she could. We didn't have a lot of money. I didn't get to go on many vacations and stuff like that. And she fed me, kept clothes on me, kept a roof in her place. So I did good. But like I said, I didn't do much. We didn't really travel and stuff like that. I got to play video games and stuff like that. I was lucky enough that she got me a Commodore 64, and that opened up a whole world of possibilities to me. The first game I got was Questron. And I remember Questron was like, I started in this adventure going through these lands, gambling, fighting, hunting down Mantor and the land of evil, and it was a good time, and it was the staple of the beginning of my role-playing addiction. I can go and do things, adventure, stayed up many a night playing role-playing games. Record music from all my favorite fantasy movies and play it in tapes while I'm sitting there playing the games, and I had a good time. I think my second game was fantasy, and I remember that in the land of Glenor. I think the Black Knights, and led by Nicodemus, and was trying to fight him. And I remember going over to my friend's Vin house, and we stayed up and fought like Zeus and the gods and stuff like that. It was just awesome. It was just the nostalgia of it. It just is just, I know it's just binary code now, and I know it's just math and scripts and stuff like that. But to a kid, it's so much more. It's just, here you are getting a just grand adventure, going out and doing stuff. And I knew some people look at games and they don't get it. I got it back then because that's all I had to do. And I remember the Bard's Tale, and Scarabray, and was it Mangor the Dark was attacking. And that was a hard video game. I remember that one was really hard, but I enjoyed it. Wasteland and a couple of good games. I remember one of the ones that stood out to me a lot was Legacy of the Ancients, in the museum with the coins, and starting out as a shepherd, a low level, trying to destroy the Wizard's Compendium. That's right. And it's just, I look back now, and I had such a good time in my youth playing those games, and it got me out of my house and got me away from everything, and some of the best time of my life was having back then playing those games and stuff like that. I got it good now though, but I like video games so much, man. I had a friend of mine build me a kind of like a montage of a quilt of all of my favorite games and stuff like that. So that's my quilt I had designed with all my some of my favorite Commodore 64 video games, some of the DOS games too. But how many do you recognize? But yeah, I stayed up many nights playing video games, having a good time. Definitely use this book a lot on many grand adventures. These books, I got the whole set. These books I bought in like 1983 or 84, something like that. And it's the original books. These right here are my pride and joy. These books I collected in the 80s. These are the I think it's the second printed edition of the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. I spent many Saturday weekend playing Dungeons and Dragons with a few buddies. You can see it's the real deal. TSR 1983. They're in pretty good condition too.